My refusal to meet my ex's boyfriend has caused her to shut me out, and now my fiancé might leave me too. Posted by you/dontwannameethim. My ex-girlfriend Kelly, 32F, and I, 37M, broke up 10 years ago after dating for 5 years. It was an extremely amicable breakup. She admitted she didn't feel a romantic connection anymore and wanted to focus on school, but we both agreed we were best friends. We stayed close friends even after the breakup, and she introduced me to her best friend Amanda, 33F, who is now my fiancée of 7 years. Kelly and I have continued to do everything together over the years. She has always been focused on her career and never showed much interest in dating until recently. She graduated, advanced in her career, and now has a boyfriend she's been seeing for 6 months. They're already discussing marriage. Kelly invited Amanda and me over for our usual Friday night game night this week, but she mentioned that her boyfriend would be there and that he might be moving in with her soon. This made me not want to go anymore. I told Kelly that I didn't want to come if her boyfriend was there, which hurt her deeply. She said it wasn't fair because she thought we were friends, and now she hasn't spoken to me since. She also asked Amanda not to text her for a while because she needs space to process everything, especially with stress from work. Game night is still happening as planned, with Kelly inviting the rest of our group. Amanda is barely speaking to me now and called me a hypocrite. She said she'll go without me if Kelly wants her there. Amanda feels like I'm being unreasonable because Kelly has been serious about this relationship for 6 months, and if I want to stay friends with Kelly, it means interacting with her boyfriend sometimes. I don't see why I need to meet him just to stay friends with Kelly. My fiancé says that's not how friendships work, especially when someone is in a serious relationship. But I don't care about meeting him. I just want things to stay the same between Kelly and me. Kelly has always been there for me, even at 3 a.m. in emergencies. She's one of my closest friends, and I don't want this new guy interfering in our dynamic. Relevant comments. Stop hitting the self. Wow, dude, you've been with your fiancé for 7 years, but you're still not over your ex? That's extremely insulting to your fiancé, and I'm surprised she's not angrier about this. EMO for Kelly. I just don't really care about him from what I've heard of him. Deleted. You're acting like you're entitled to Kelly's life just because you're friends. You don't have to be besties with her boyfriend, but refusing to even meet him makes it seem like you still have feelings for her or can't let go of the past. Opie, there were no feelings left. I just don't want some asshole interfering in the cool stuff we all do together. Elk Widow Mom. It sounds like you never took time apart from Kelly after your breakup to fully process your feelings before jumping into a friendship with her and then into a relationship with Amanda. You need to figure out why you're so resistant to meeting someone who is clearly important to Kelly. Opie, there were no feelings left after we broke up. I still don't have any now. I just don't want some dickbag mucking up our social time. Update, September 11th, 2 months later. I got rightfully torn apart in my last thread for how selfishly I was handling the situation, and it cost me everything. I kept refusing to meet Kelly's boyfriend for another week or so after my post. Both Amanda and Kelly stopped believing that I had no lingering feelings for Kelly. Amanda told me she felt like placeholder for when Kelly was single again. We had a huge argument where I told her that if Kelly meant more to her than I did, she was free to go over there anytime she wanted. We went to separate rooms that night, but when I woke up the next morning, Amanda was gone. She had moved out while I was at work that day and into Kelly's new house. Apparently, Kelly had just closed on a place with a mother-in-law suite attached, and Amanda moved in there at a good rental price. Amanda spoke with me once after leaving just to let me know how much happier she is without me in her life. Kelly hasn't spoken to me since either, except indirectly through mutual friends who've made it clear that she has no interest in rekindling our friendship. I've also been cut out of most of our gaming groups, except 1 or 2 people who still invite me occasionally. The rest of the group has continued meeting at Kelly's house. She even hosted a big housewarming game night recently that everyone except me was tagged in on social media. After some deep introspection and losing both my fiancé and best friend, I realized the truth. I liked being the center of attention between Amanda and Kelly all these years. The idea of someone else, Kelly's boyfriend, taking that away from me made me act selfishly and irrationally. None of it matters now. Amanda is gone, Kelly is gone, and most of my social circle is gone too. All because I couldn't handle change or let go of my ego.